Hi everyone, this is Dr. Richard Schulman. Sometimes the universe conspires to let you know things are going to change whether you like it or not. The governor of Florida issued a stay-at-home order that would last until April 30th. I've been subleasing an office from Susan Tannenbaum, and her lease ended April 30th, and she chose not to renew it. So it's not the best time to look for a new office. You're in this stay-at-home mode, social distancing. So I resigned myself to the fact that I would be professionally homeless for a little while, hopefully not very long. Something odd happened. Like changing gears on a Porsche, the vast majority of my patients smoothly went to online psychotherapy. I have been amazed at the effectiveness of this platform. It's incredible. I found that not only can I pick up most of the body language of the patients, but I can project myself into the room and pick up a lot of the energetics that I would pick up when I saw people in person. So I'm a fan. I guess you can do things you don't think you can do. So as I closed up this office where I've been for 8 years now, and I've seen so many changes in me, the way I do psychotherapy, and in the world, punctuated by what's been happening right now, which is probably the unprecedented change that's rocking everyone. So, reflecting on things, number one, I want to thank Susan Tannenbaum for her kindness to me. Much appreciated, never taken for granted. When I got to the office, I was sort of the phoenix that needed to rise out of the ashes, and thank you for Susan for giving me fertile ground to do so. When I got there, to my surprise, my old friend, my little sister, Angel Bollettieri, was already there. Now, I didn't even know she was there. And we have been in offices together for many years in the past, so it was quite a comfort to see her. Then the woman that I've been working with for many years, Kat Taylor, decided to resign. Now, Kat was a unique individual. She could capture the way I thought and the information I needed like nobody's business. I thought I'd never have another person who could match that. And I resigned myself that I'd be working alone. Maybe I'd meet somebody, maybe not. And then God sent Adrienne Borden-Sundberg into the next office. Adrienne is an incredibly skilled medical intuitive and amazing acupuncture physician. She reads the energy field like no one I'd ever seen before. And I've been blessed to work with her and with several other body therapists along the way. Sandy Couture worked with me for a while. Jeff Hawker, who is also left town. During that time, Yogi John passed. I created a band. We made an album. I wrote a book. And thank you, Kali Das, for making sure that the book finally got finished. I live with my dear friend Brian Hill, who is now in Arizona. A lot of changes, a lot of evolution. I reflect upon the patience, the incredible courage in facing pain, the amazing spirit that allowed deep healing. So what I can say is, as my patients access this higher level of spirituality, I went along with them. My appreciation of the higher power, my appreciation of God as an active participant in my life was heightened by the last 8 years of psychotherapy work. And I don't tell anybody which imaginary friend to pray for. That's up to you. I just know that it's been very real for me. I guess what I would leave you with is a dream that I had, and kind of an semi-mystical experience that I had, and I'll tell you the dream first. The dream is the ending of my book. In the dream, this is a real dream. In the dream, I'm in a room, nothing but two chairs, no art on the wall, kind of like the way I was right at the end of my office time at Wood Street. And in the dream, I'm watching myself with a patient in psychotherapy, and the voice, I like to call it the voice, it's my higher self, it's God, I don't know what it is, but it's always on target. And the voice said, "How silly of you to think that two people could be in this room and only one of them would change." Well, that was a foreshadowing. Now we go to now, where I'm with my partner Kalidas, and there are a lot of woods near where she lived, and in Florida we weren't locked down like they were in other places. We could still go outside as long as we kept that 6-foot distance. And I was walking in the woods, and I heard a voice. The voice. The voice is always on target. And the voice said, "How would you like to be dealt back in the game?" I went, yeah. And the voice said, "It's not going to be easy, you know." I said, "I know." And I started making calls and preparing for the next chapter of my professional life, where I want to share everything I know, all the experiences, all the knowledge that I've accrued, all the little sort of ideas that help you get around defenses and help people to change for the better, of course. I want to share it. And then a couple of days later, the voice, after I made these calls and started looking at where I wanted to go in my professional life, in my personal life, my spiritual life, and I had already started making some changes. And I was working, we were building these vegetable gardens, and the voice said, "Looks like you dealt yourself back into the game. I was just reminding you that you could. Now I'm reminding you to deal yourself back into the game." We need all of us at the highest level now. We all need to bring our vibrations to a higher level. We all need to step up our game. I'm going to do the best to step up my game. I want you to do the same. I send you love from my heart. I'll let you know where I land. I'm online. You can get me through a lot of different platforms. I wish you peace getting through this, and love, and a new adventure. Peace out.